back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you another awesome Back to the Future action figure. This is actually Back to the Future 2.
Yeah.
So Back to the Future 2 Marty action figure. Let's see what he looks like inside. It says Ultimate Marty McFly.
Yes.
On the top. Very, very cool. Alright, let's see.
And this one is by NECA.
Okay, this is a NECA figure.
So,
whoa! Check him out. There's lots of glare, but we're gonna get him out and give you a closer look. But look, he's got the hat on.
Yeah, he's got the cool hat.
And then he's got another head.
And the you know, like his
with no hat.
Pockets are all turned out.
Oh yeah, that's cool. And he's got on the jacket where self-adjusting.
Right.
Very cool. And he's got the cool shoes and the hoverboard.
The Pepsi.
That is so cool.
Future Pepsi.
I love some of the accessories.
Yeah.
And then he's got the head without the hat. And then this is that go to the hoverboard?
I'm thinking that this probably comes off so you can peg him actually on the hoverboard so that
right. And then he can hold it. He can hold it if you don't want it without the
yeah, and I'm not sure what that is, but I'm sure we'll find out when we
it might help
get it
him
open.
Stand on it somehow, or might definitely.
Yeah, so you got like the stand, so
yeah. Oops, I'm sorry.
So that way,
okay.
That way you can, the hoverboard can actually hover.
Yes, that's true. I love the Pepsi, and look at the illustration here. So that shows you, in case you have the one without the peg, it's to kind of pose him like that.
Yeah.
And there he is with the Save the Clock Tower. Let's take a look at the back. So there you go. It says Marty McFly and Doc Brown experience the adventure of a lifetime in an unlikely time machine as they travel to the past, present, and future, setting off time-shattering chain reaction that disrupts the time-space continuum. So this is not exactly about two. I mean it is,
that's
but
pretty much kind of an overview of the whole.
Right. And so there's all the other figures that you can get. We're desperately looking for Doc Brown.
Yeah, I haven't seen Doc Brown yet.
And there you go. And there's 15. Alright, so it's time to get Marty out of the box so we can give you a closer look. We'll be right back. Okay, and there he is, Marty McFly. I love this. And as you can tell, the background to this one is the clock tower. And once you get all that, that plastic holding him in, it makes a nice backdrop.
It really does. I really like that they do that. They've done that with the other ones that we've done for that too.
Right, one was like the car in the barn, and one was the car coming out of the van.
Yeah.
But this, I love the clock tower. That's very, very cool. And you can see the people in the futuristic clothes walking by in the background. Alright, so let's take a look at what he comes with first. What do you want to start with? Well, I'll show you the other head sculpt. So there you have it. Very cool. Now that right there, that angle is so, Michael J. Fox to me, very, very cool. And it looks like he's like, thinking or something. But he makes this expression a lot. I like the eyes and everything, the hair. So I think they got him, pegged that spot on right there.
Yeah, the facial sculpts on these have been
very cool.
really awesome.
Alright, and then of course he comes with two open hands, and then he comes with one so he can hold the Pepsi, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think that's what it's for.
Pepsi
look like a little old man
skateboard
hand. Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, you can hold the skateboard. Very, very cool. Alright, now it's time to show off the Pepsi. So this is probably my favorite accessory.
Yeah.
Take a look at that. Very cool. Now, I have seen water bottles like this now, but I don't know that Pepsi has come up with this.
I think I want to say when they did
had some special ones.
Yeah, like they had it out for like a short period of time, and I don't think it was. I want to say it was more expensive than just getting like.
Oh yeah.
Pepsi.
Well, obviously it comes in this little thing, and John reminded me this pops up from the countertop, and there you go. He got his Pepsi. I think that is awesome. And then want to show off the hoverboard?
Okay.
So I'll show. This piece comes originally on the bottom of the hoverboard because that's how it's built. But then if you want to peg it to the...
Yeah, it's really cool the way they do, the attention to detail on this, because, you have like a different piece. So that way you still have, like this is the bottom of the hoverboard, the little stand pegs in there. But then when you're not using it, it's, you know, you can put that one in there so that you can still use the accessory and it looks like the actual.
Yeah, I love that on the bottom
piece when you're using it. And then the same thing, like this one will come off if you want him to stand on it. You can peg that in there so then it actually has the peg to hold his foot on there.
Yeah, and I think you can peg him and have him standing on there. We'll have to see if we can do that.
So that's really cool that they let you customize it so it's not like...
It's such a cool hoverboard. So hopefully you got to see the whole front and the whole back. I'm loving these little detailing on the bottom there. Alright, so now let's take a look at Marty. So here's Marty with his hat on. We actually own a hat.
Yeah,
like
one
that.
of those, yeah.
And I guess the sun's hitting it, so it's got more purple and pinks and orange tint to it. But it also can have blues and greens. Yeah. It's all that kind of colors. It looks like he's got some really cool, like, you know, skin color with a blushing or, you know, kind of effect. And I think, I'm trying to see the difference in, like, yeah, you see the difference. He's a little bit more smiling in that one, and a little less worried.
Yeah.
But very cool. So there's his jacket. This is, you know, the self-adjusting, pull the pockets out, and it.
Right.
The sleeves go up jacket. They made it pliable right here, which is really cool. There's his red T-shirt with the folds in it, which I think looks. You know, I love it when they do that.
Yeah.
With a figure. And so here's the side of his jacket we were talking about. The attention to detail with the buttons here. As you can see, this one, when John goes to show articulation, is not actually attached, so that he can actually, you know, bend his elbow.
Yeah, you don't lose any articulation.
Right, and there's his pockets hanging out, which is really cool, because that's what he told him to do, remember? And there's his really cool adjusting shoes. I mean, they lace themselves shoes.
Yeah, and I think I've seen that where they actually have them now. They're not cheap by any stretch of the imagination, but they actually have like the ones where you push it and it
very, like, very cool.
Itself up.
Awesome. Okay, you want to show off his articulation?
All right. So, of course, you got the ankle here, and then the knee. Of course, the hips. Trying to see. It doesn't look like there is at the waist.
Yeah, not too much anyway.
You have the shoulders.
Oh, that's cool.
The elbows, and then of course the wrists. So they will bend and twist, and then of course the neck. So, and he can
look pretty far down.
He can look down too as well, and straight forward. So. Very cool. He will be a lot of fun.
And then if you want him with the hat off, of course, you can use it.
Yeah, you can just swap out the head.
Alright, so let's put him on the hoverboard.
Okay.
Alright, so there he is, using his hoverboard. He's on the piece right there. And we swapped out so his foot can peg in. Now, he does have only one foot peg, but so you have to balance his feet a little bit. But hey, he's standing, and he's actually hovering with the special hovering piece that looks like a little stand. Right. He looks great, and I love the background. Very, very cool. And so this is a NECA figure. If you're looking to get yourself the same actual Marty from Back to the Future 2. Very cool. So now we have 3 Martys in our collection.
We do.
And now we need
Martied up.
Some of the other characters, but as always, we love Back to the Future, and he looks really good.
Yeah, these are really awesome figures.
Really awesome, collectible. Thank you so much for watching. As always, come back and see us, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.